Question: what is Russia's position regarding the resolution on the DPRK adopted at the 68th IAEA General Conference? Sergey Lavrov, President of the Russian Federation Vladimir Putin and Chairman of State Affairs of the Democratic People's Republic of Korea. Kim Jong-un have been treating our bilateral relations with special care and attention. Thanks to their efforts, Russia-DPRK relations have reached unprecedented heights and evolved into what amounts to an allied relationship, which was sealed in June 2024 in Pyongyang with the signing of the Treaty on Comprehensive Strategic Partnership. The deep and sincere trust developed between the two leaders plays an instrumental role in this regard. This trust stems from our shared vision and coinciding assessment of the current international environment. Russia is firmly committed to fulfilling all the agreements reached by the two leaders, including as set forth in the treaty I have just mentioned. Considering that we share the same strategic goals, we use all available opportunities and methods for achieving them, while taking into account the decades-old international mechanisms for discussing global matters, which set the tone for the efforts we make to promote our interests. Of course, we are fully aware of today's international environment and have factored the new reality in terms of global and regional security, including its nuclear dimension, into our agendas. We understand the principled position of our Korean friends, who believe that a missile and nuclear shield, along with other self-defense measures, form the bedrock of their independence and security. The United States, with the support of its allies, has been rogue and assertive in its efforts to deploy certain elements of their military and strategic infrastructure in the region, while making active use of the systems which can serve as delivery mechanisms for nuclear weapons. Together with the Republic of Korea and Japan, they have been exploring increasingly provocative and destabilizing schemes as part of the so-called expanded nuclear deterrence. They have gone as far as openly designating the US-South Korea alliance as a nuclear alliance, just like the one the US has within NATO. Once you add Japan, this relationship is clearly headed towards forming a tripartite bloc, since Japan has been outspoken in its commitment to remilitarization. This poses real and extremely serious regional security threats. In this context, applying the term denuclearization to DPRK no longer makes any sense. For us, this is off the table. In view of these facts, from the outset, Russia has spoken out against the senseless initiative by Western countries to have the IAEA General Conference adopt a resolution on the DPRK. We argued that it would have a detrimental, inadequate and destructive effect. We said that the draft resolution as drafted by the West was unacceptable and noted that the General Conference failed to reach a compromise on this matter. We reject this document. In terms of international law, it is null and void and does not create any added value. This is not the first time in history that our countries have had to counter a common enemy which seeks to damage Russia-DPRK relations. We will consistently strive to reinforce the friendship and cooperation we share with the brotherly Korean nation, and will never allow these hostile plans to materialize.